day 7 of the virus lockdown. What will I do? I know! It's time for another Willie's pickup video. Hey guys, well, here I am in isolation for the global pandemic. I've been home off the road since last Friday, which was March something. I've lost track of time. Anyway, it's been about a week since I've been home from my last trip. My last trip, I went out to Point Humimini, whatever it is, out in California, to the west of Los Angeles. I took the Pacific Coast Highway when I went out there. I love that highway, driving down that highway. There's actually a really good seafood restaurant I like to stop at. I forgot the name of it. It's over in Malibu. It's right off the side of the road. It's got a blue building. I just can't remember the name of it. Maybe I'll find out what it is and I'll put a little picture right up here with the name so you guys know my favorite seafood restaurant when I head out to California. Anyway, my job has put me on lockdown. I'm not traveling anywhere. So it may be a while before I make another pickup video, but I do have a few pickups from my Los Angeles trip. And thought, well, let's go ahead and just make this video and get it over with because it may be a while before I get any more pickups. So I don't have a whole lot of pickups to show. So this video is also going to act as a celebration video for the channel passing 8,000 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for subscribing to the channel. I really enjoy making these videos. It is a hobby for me, so I'm not very consistent with the content. And I'm not very professional in my production values, because I just play around, you know. It's not a job for me. So to celebrate the 8,000 subscriber level, I'm doing a giveaway of a Tomytronic Pac Man little VFD game. This is actually a pretty fun little Pac Man game to play. It plays kind of unique because you can only eat the dots going one direction. But no, it's still pretty cool. And it makes that ticking noise. That'll drive you insane after a while. Not as bad as the Coleco Pac Man though. So how can you win this little bad boy? Well, I'm going to tell you how we're going to do this. I'm going to live stream myself playing this game. I'm going to play 3 rounds. I'm going to play 1 round in amateur level, 1 round in pro level, and then the last round in amateur level again, and then take the average of all those high scores to get a final high score. Whoever can whoever can guess the closest to my high score without going over will win the Tomytronic Pac Man. Pretty simple. So this will be done on my Facebook page, Arcade USA. And I may go ahead and have people guess down in the comments down below, because a lot of my viewers don't use Facebook, which I respect, but they want to be part of my contest. So what I'll probably do is I'll go to the community page for Arcade USA, and I'll make the post there for people to put their guesses on. That way I can keep track of it a little bit easier. So if you want to win this, go to the post I'm going to create over at Arcade USA, the community page on YouTube, and enter your guess in the response. And maybe also write down what you like about the channel. It'll be kind of cool to read that. So, anyway, what else? The places I've been to. While I was out in Los Angeles, I went to a really great store. I think it's in Oxnard. Yeah, it's in Oxnard. Pretty sure it's in Oxnard. Pastime Legends. Anytime I'm out in the area, I love stopping at this store. A lot of great stuff in there. They got some arcade games you can play. They actually have an Asteroids Deluxe, which I love that arcade machine. The last time I got to play that was at my IGA Grocers in Indiana back in the mid-80s or so. It's been a long time since I've played Asteroids Deluxe on an actual machine. We also have some other games there. They have some TurboGrafx games, like they had an Air Zonk sitting there. Had a Sega Genesis game, Musha, sitting there. I was eyeing that, but It's a little too expensive for my blood right now, just for that. Because I like collecting Genesis stuff, but I'm not real big into collecting Genesis stuff. But it's actually a great store. When I drove back to LA to stay near the airport for my flight out Friday morning, I stopped by another store I happened to run across called AJ's. AJ Video Games and Repair, or something like that. Ran by a really great guy, AJ. What an awesome store. Tons of stuff in here. Prices aren't that bad, actually. You know, I saw a Fairchild Channel F, some TurboGrafx stuff. I saw the Neo Geo CD system in there, a Box XE game system. It's a really cool store. Highly recommend you check it out if you live in the Los Angeles area and you're able to go out of the house and not be in lockdown at the time. Hopefully when this is all over, we can go back to having our good times at the arcades and everything like that. But we really need to follow what the government's saying and, you know, try to keep each other from getting infected. Ooh, it's a zombie apocalypse. Arr. Anyway, sorry about that. Oh, so, anything to say about AJ's? No? No. So I think I'm going to get right to the pickups. So, let's see the pickups. First thing I have is the Atari Space Age joystick controller. Now, I got this from my buddy Steve Averitt, who does Wired Up Retro here on YouTube. And what he likes to do is he finds adapters and stuff like that to use controllers on different game systems. He has found some really cool things. If you ever want to see how to hook up a controller to a certain game system, go check out his channel. He does a lot of really cool stuff, finding adapters or making adapters to get various controllers to work on different consoles. But I used to have one of these a long time ago, and I sold it off like a dummy because I don't really collect controllers, but I decided, you know, I wouldn't mind having one. Well, Steve recently found one of these at his local thrift shop for $5, which, wow, that's a heck of a bargain. So he sold me his other one he had. And the only thing that was wrong with it was the back end was broke here, and it wouldn't seal because the little lock tab was busted. So all I did was make a new lock tab and stuff and use a little bit of super glue and fasten it back down again, so it's nice and solid. I'm looking forward to trying this controller out on some of my games. Anyway, thanks a lot, Steve. I really appreciate you giving me a great deal on this. Let's see, what else? For my N64 collection, I picked up Mega Man. I picked this up at Pastime Legends out there in California, Oxnard, California. And I don't play a lot of Mega Man, but I do appreciate the series. I figured, you know, why not pick it up for my N64? Because I don't really have it on anything else. I don't have it on the original Nintendo or anything, because I'm not really interested in the series. But I like my Nintendo 64, and this looked kind of cool when I was checking out some gameplay videos and stuff. So, label's not so great. It's all peeled off and stuff, but hey, I don't care. I collect the play. I don't collect shelf queens for looks. So I got a lot of ugly cartridges sitting around here. At AJ's game store, I picked up Raystorm. He gave me an absolutely incredible deal on this game. I am so happy to have this in my collection. It's another really fun shoot 'em up. You know I love shoot 'em ups, especially on the original PlayStation. This is a great game. It is complete. Got the manual. Now the disc itself has a small little, I don't think you can see it. There is a really small little chip out of the disc. Right there. You can't really see it on the camera very well. See there? Oh, if I get it just right. There it is. You can see it just barely right there in the light beam. But it's right on the edge of the disc, and it does not affect the gameplay whatsoever. Even though it works perfectly fine and the rest of the disc is immaculate, he went ahead and gave me a really great deal just because I had a little nick in there. So, you know, AJ is a really awesome guy. Like I said, you need to check out his store. He's got some incredible stuff. Very friendly person and very interesting to talk to as well. I spent quite a bit of time there talking to him. So eventually I'll be doing probably a live stream of this, maybe. Or I may just do a regular video review. I need to make some more PlayStation game videos. I've not made a whole lot of them. I got a huge collection of PlayStation 1 games. I think I got I think I got over 300 games. Yeah, easy. I got over 300 games easy for my PlayStation 1. And there's a lot of great games on the PlayStation 1. Wow. Anyway, Willie's rambling. I'm a rambling man. I'm a rambling man. Also for my N64, I picked up Rocket. Now, I never heard of this game on the N64. But I checked out some gameplay videos of some game screens. And it looks like it's a lot of fun. So basically it's a rabbit on wheels by Ubisoft. So I'm looking forward to giving this game a try to see what it's all about. I've never played this game, so I have no idea what it is. I like the red cartridge, though. It really stands out. I guess you definitely know which one this is when you have them all lined up. Oh, there's Rocket right there. I need to get me some end labels sometime for my N64 collection. Also, for my Mattel Electronics handheld collection, I got a hold of a boxed Mattel Soccer 2. Awesome! Now, I got another one of these that's loose that doesn't have the battery cover on it. And I've got a guy, a viewer of the channel, is actually sending me a battery cover that he made, he 3D printed, for the other one. So I'll probably do is I'll probably give the other one away once that cover comes in and I make a video about it. And I'll keep this one in my collection. It looks brand new in the box. So I'm pretty stoked to have this in my collection. This is one of the more rarer ones that you don't really see very often. I didn't have this back in the day. I remember seeing it on the shelf. Never bought it because I'm not really into soccer that much. But, you know, well, I love collecting these Mattel handhelds, and this was a definite one I wanted to get for the collection. And, of course, I just got my holy grail for my Mattel handheld collection. I am so stoked to have this. Missile Attack. Yeah, I am so stoked to have this. This thing looks brand new. I don't think it was even played with. The box is in really great shape. The game unit itself is in perfect condition. It's got the instruction manual with it. That's perfect. And it's got the styrofoam clamshell as well. So it's complete. I have been wanting one of these for a long, long time. The last time I saw one of these was at MagFest in 2012, and it was a loose one, just the game itself, and they wanted like $200 for it back then, and I passed on it because it was just a loose game. I almost bought it because I wanted the game in my collection, but I decided at the time that I want to try to collect box versions of my favorite Mattel handhelds and ones I want to get a hold of in my collection. So I'll be doing a dedicated video on this, where I'll be doing an unboxing. We'll look at the box a little bit closer, give the history of the game. You know, this did come out before Battlestar Galactica Space Alert, which is black and has the Battlestar Galactica theme, mainly because there was concern over missiles coming down on cities being represented on the game, and they thought maybe, you know, kids wouldn't like that. But back then we was under the threat of nuclear annihilation from Russia. But anyway, I'll talk about that more when I go to do a video just on this Mattel handheld. I'm really looking forward to making the video on this. Anyway, so that's all the pickups for this week. Remember, head over to the Arcade USA community tab on the YouTube channel to make a comment on the video I'm going to post for the Tomytronic Pac Man 8,000 subscriber giveaway. It's probably going to be posted probably later on today, so just keep an eye out for it, because it'll be a dedicated video just for that contest. And make a comment on it with, you know, what you think my high score is going to be, the average high score, and maybe a little verbiage about what it is about the channel that you enjoy. That'd be kind of nice to see as well. Anyway, as always, everyone, thanks for watching. 8,000 subs, yeah, 8,000 subs, yeah.